New York, May 3. Reuters. The judge presiding over Donald Trump's hush money criminal trial stated on Friday that a gag order prohibiting him from discussing witnesses and jurors does not preclude him from giving testimony in court. On his own behalf, I want to emphasize to Mr. Trump, you have an absolute right to testify at trial, Justice Juan Merchant said. At the outset of the 11th day of Trump's hush money trial, Trump claimed after Thursday's session that the gag order would prevent him from testifying. He asserted on Friday that this was not actually the case. It won't stop me from testifying, he told reporters before entering the courtroom. Trump mentioned that his legal team would seek to overturn the gag order, which prohibits him from publicly commenting on jurors, witnesses and families of the judge and prosecutors, if such statements are intended to interfere with the case. Merchant fined Trump $9,000 on Tuesday for violating the order and indicated on Thursday that he might impose additional fines for what prosecutors allege are further violations. Merchant has warned Trump that he could face imprisonment if he does not change his behavior. The judge rejected a request on Thursday from Trump's legal team to review commentary about the trial before Trump posted online. When in doubt, err on the side of caution, Merchant remarked, prompting Trump to shake his head and sigh. On Thursday evening, Trump reposted a video on social media mentioning that Merchant's daughter has worked for Democratic politicians but did not mention her by name, potentially risking another violation of the gag order. Trump contends that this presents a conflict of interest for the judge and has unsuccessfully attempted to have him removed from the case. Witnesses on Friday were expected to provide further details about a hush money payment to a porn star that prevented voters in the 2016 election from learning about an alleged sexual encounter she had with the then Republican presidential candidate. The 12 jurors and 6 alternates hearing the first criminal trial of a former U.S. president have yet to hear from the key players in the case. These include Stormy Daniels, the porn star who received $130,000 to keep quiet about the alleged sexual liaison, and Trump's former lawyer and fixer, Michael Cohen, who arranged the payment. In the weeks before Trump's 2016 victory, Trump has pleaded not guilty to charges of falsifying business records to cover up the payment to Daniels, and denies having had a sexual encounter with her. It was unclear whether Daniels or Cohen would testify on Friday. Prosecutors are withholding advance disclosure of who will testify out of concern that the witnesses may be targeted by Trump, who owns his own social media network and frequently addresses enthusiastic crowds as he seeks a 2020 for White House comeback bid. Jurors have thus far heard from attorney Keith Davidson, who testified that he arranged the payment with Cohen. Under questioning from Trump's defense team, he acknowledged pursuing similar cash for dirt deals with other prominent individuals. The defense contends that the hush money payment was made to spare Trump's family embarrassment, not to protect his presidential campaign. The jury has also heard former National Enquirer publisher David Pecker testify that he agreed to watch for damaging stories on Trump's behalf. The tabloid paid $150,000 to former Playboy model Karen McDougal for her story of an affair with Trump, but did not publish it according to trial evidence. Trump also denies that affair. Trump maintains that the case is an effort by Democrats to undermine his chances of defeating Democratic President Joe Biden in the upcoming November 5th presidential election. The case involves lurid allegations of adultery and secret payoffs, but is widely viewed as less significant than 3 other criminal prosecutions Trump is facing. The others accuse him of attempting to overturn his 2020 presidential defeat and mishandling classified documents. After leaving office, Trump has pleaded not guilty to all of those charges as well. Nevertheless, a guilty verdict could harm Trump's presidential aspirations, as indicated by Reuters Ipsos polling.